I think a lot of people in Saudi would cause an upset because he's very successful in Saudi Arabia tournaments. Shaman actually beat Arslan in a Jun Mirror Tekken 8.
Gets the can here now. The other thing about this is that, you know, Shaman is in the slower bracket because he lost to Dion. But if he wins here against Bikun, he gets the run back.
Yeah. Alright. Good stuff. There's a very good answer back here for Shaman.
Mm-hmm. Jun Kazama. What do you call that? What do you call it? The install that she has.
The Kazama Essence.
Kazama
I'm trying to think of another name for it, man. I feel like that's too long. Kazama Essence. Or Essence. Maybe we say Essence. I don't know.
Essence? Maybe. Sure.
Well, Essence.
I was trying to see if I can do this.
Gotta think of another name. Okay.
Mama
Answers
Essence.
in the chat, please.
It doesn't help.
What did you say?
I said Mama Essence.
Mama Essence. It's still too long, man. But here we go. Talk about long. We've got a long combo incoming. Bam, bam. Activate C. Oh, didn't get the down though.
Oh my goodness.
What a confirm. Up forward one.
They going off, bro.
Oh my goodness. He's taking them all around the stage. He's doing like a Tekken 4 arena stage combo without the walls. He's like,
dude,
he's turning and turning and turning.
He was just in the air the whole time that round, man.
He never touched the wall. That was crazy.
Okay, presses into the final hit there. And that's going to be a nice combo. Uh-oh, man.
Oh, boy, just do it. Wall stand 3.
Yeah. Opportunity now for Shaman to fight back. Has full Kazama Essence now. Good jab interrupt there, man. Cans blocked.
Use the Essence, bro.
Can he use it? Uh-oh, mix up time. And again, down forward one, sidestep.
Chance, tiniest pixel possible. There it is. All right, set point Bikun.
That was a beautiful duck there from Bikun as well. He scouted out that forward 4, homing high. But here we go. Throw, not broken. So that's it 4 plus. What a side, man.
That was rough.
Okay, down 4-2. Can he kill? Jun does a lot of damage, man. Especially if he gets the wall.
Sidewall situation, though.
Nice.
Okay, final round here. Second game. I feel like Beacon's been in control, but when Shaman gets going, man, he's finding a lot of success.
Oh, without a doubt. Now still has a chance to stay alive in this. Oh, look out.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow.
Okay, gets the wall. Good stuff.
Nice.
Activates heat as well. Hop kick into Miare too.
Keep the pressure. Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Oh.
Trickery.
Oosh.
We've got the setups there, man. Shaman might be able to take it right now. No, one more hit's going to do it.
Oh, so
Plus
scary.
frames, back 2-2.
Good down jab interrupt. A nice down forward one check. Shaman ties it up one apiece there. And man, having that one trick up your sleeve, right? Little camera trickery there on Tech Welder after the wall combo.
This is happening right now.
Turns around, to block the wrong direction, gets fully launched. That was
chance
huge.
qualifiers for Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Nah, this happening
and
right
even
now.
that brave down jab too. You know, back 2-2 I think is -9, dude. And he just went for a down jab there because he knew that, you know, Beacon was going to try and take his turn and go for something heavy and big to, you know, maybe like a running 2 or something. So, yeah, very well played. We're going to the Yakushima, though. So the wall's not going to be in play now. It's a bit of a different dynamic.
It's also home court advantage for Jun. She sleeps here.
Stream it and cover it while, you know what I'm saying?
For years.
I'm also have a
Beacon.
dual stream because I'm about to stream the Fortnite new season and everything too.
Forward on +2.
I have this stream going. I'm gonna have that stream going at the same
Two
time.
I thought that was
double streaming. You know what I'm saying?
It's up forward 1 or higher a minute. I don't know. It's crazy.
Tekken,
Wow.
You know, Tekken's my heart. So,
Okay.
You know, I had to get on Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Gotta
Double rage.
see that last chance.
Countered.
He does well. Everything.
Beautiful. The tiniest of delays on the 1+2 there caught Shaman with that counter hit. Beacon, beautiful, gets the round.
Man, Shaman he's doing well, right? But just these small moments are so costly.
Yeah, and I think that's the experience difference, right? Beacon just a lot more experience on this belt ever since 2018 when I remember him coming down to Europe, you know. He's been playing for a long time in tournaments.
And back and forth heat bursts. We'll see if one of them pulls the trigger, an engage or a dash. There's the dash from Bikun.
Nice.
Oh, sorry,
You applying the
Bikun.
pressure.
I got so mixed.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
EWC's
Down
coming up
4-2 gets
too,
punished.
like,
Good stuff.
Yeah, man, like, nah. This is gotta be,
Down back 3.
like...
Trying to find the counter hit.
Step down forward 2 is good.
I mean...
Yeah, I think that Beacon definitely
if I'm
downloaded
gonna
that,
make
man.
a
Shaman
person
always
I don't
swinging
know,
after
like,
certain
you
things
have
on
to
blocks. So he's
at
like,
least
let me
be,
just
like,
sidestep and
subscribe
launch
for
him
a
there.
little
So now
bit.
set point for
And, like,
Beacon.
you know,
Shaman,
watch, you know
you
what
gotta
I'm
do
saying?
it, man.
The more you
It's
watch,
now or never.
you know, yeah, definitely.
Wow, that
I
was
can definitely
5
make you
seconds
a
of
mod
Half-Life
if you,
are gone, no
if you're
grade.
in the stream more often, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What a dunk by the Twitch from down for 1-2.
I need people to, like, you know, make sure nothing crazy's
Oh,
happening.
yeah,
while I'm
step on the
streaming.
can.
You know, I have
Shaman
to
in
make
big
sure I
trouble.
stay
Here's the
focused
heat
on
first.
the
Trying to
Appreciate
stay
you,
alive
bro.
in this.
Thank you.
Can he find a
Love
huge
you,
comeback?
Thank you.
And this is where Jun finds a very difficult man. Unless you can go for those stance mix-ups. Heat gone as well.
Oh, it's looking rough, but maybe a Rage Art can save the day here. Can
my
in neutral. Oh my goodness. Is it enough damage?
Whoa.
No.
The Rage Art, though.
Yes,
Close,
it's
you
real.
didn't do
Yeah,
the
this
Rage
is the
Art.
LCQ.
No
last
rage
chance
out there from
qualifier
Shaman.
tournament.
I'm not sure why. I think he could have gone from maybe the Miari on Pursuit to Rage Up, but either way,
this
it wasn't going to kill.
tournament,
Shaman
are
made his
people
decision,
that,
and
didn't
Beacon
make enough
will
points
move into
to
the
qualify
lower
for the Tekken
finals
World
here
Tour
to
in
make it through to
EWC.
day number 2. He'll be playing now
And this
against
is their
Dion
redemption
Gray
or whatever, so,
right
like,
now, ladies and lads.
You know what I'm
There we
saying?
go.
Like,
Yeah,
they
Beacon
get another
didn't even
chance
qualify out yet
to go
today
ahead
too.
and
I thought that was it. I was like,
earn,
oh, that was
you know,
that was the lower
a
bracket
tournament
qualifier,
spot
right?
and all
Right?
that.
Nope. It's
So,
not.
like, and I think it's
He still
pretty
got
good
another
for him,
match.
you know what I'm saying?
I was wondering
Oh,
why
yeah,
he
Malik.
wasn't smiling. You know,
Like,
he got
it's
back
gonna
from
be a
that. He
pretty
was just
decent
like standing there. I was like,
tournament.
okay,
This
he
is all
doesn't
the
seem
people
very
that's,
happy
like,
about
not
qualifying,
really
but it's because he
all,
hasn't qualified
high
yet.
up there, like, you know, like
Yeah.
low, high, knee, and all that. you know
Reina
what I'm
t-shirt?
saying?
You're not even
Like,
using Reina,
this
bro.
is
What's
just
Reina,
a
man.
Where's the
people
Victor
that's trying to,
t-shirt?
like, you know, progress.
That's his wife,
in
dude.
the tournament. You
He
never
care?
know. The next
cares
Austin
about
Ash
you.
might be found over
Yeah.
here. You never
Alright.
know, bro. You never know.
But yeah, Malik Ash, man, he caused a lot of problems in this group, man. Winning 2-0 over everyone apart from that first game and progressing through into day number 2. Now we've got this crazy lower side of this
everybody's going
group.
to day 2.
And here we go
I
now.
might be covering the
maybe they're going to do
stream,
the rock paper scissors for sides.
this weekend, man. Like, cause
Okay,
I don't know.
it's
I
always
do
it's always like,
covering,
okay, is it going to be 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3?
like,
Like,
Tekken tournaments are pretty fun, bro. Like,
Oi, scissors.
even though I can't participate
And
in
again.
something like that anymore.
Oh,
oh,
I love
okay, first to
covering.
one. Yeah, should have gone scissors again, bro.
right? Wow, is that
Yeah.
the mentality there? Now you know exactly how he thinks.
He knows he already won. That's already one game for Beacon.
Yeah,
But he's got his
Um,
preferred side,
me-
as we
me,
see the Russians
Fortnite's
there.
coming, man. I'm about
We got LMG
In a
Mob.
little bit here, I'm about
Maybe
to
that's
start the
strong
Fortnite
next to him,
stream
right?
and
Rest
everything.
up there,
Rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
and that's
it is
Weka
live. Yes,
as well
it
next
is.
to
This
him.
Oh, it is
the
Weka.
LCQ.
Oh, man.
Is Weka playing?
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I said
Yeah,
that
Weka played in
already.
Evo as well.
This is the
Yeah, and he
LCQ
made a tweet that he's
last year's
flying down
qualifier
here
tournament,
to
Tekken
try and get a spot as well.
That's awesome.
Yes, very
You
cool,
know,
man.
maybe
Weka.
next year we should go play Spag.
Maybe we
LCQ.
should, man. We could ruin some people's days.
Yeah. If we get lucky, we'll get
Live
top
right
24,
now,
still
this
get
is
paid. That'd be
happening
great.
Right now, you guys.
That'd be amazing, yeah. Or maybe you
Only
win, man. I
time it's
believe in you, man. Lord
pre-recorded
Strong,
if I'm
bro.
playing like my videos.
Yeah, but next year he might not be, you know?
on a
It's
loop.
far away.
Ah,
and
that's
everything.
true. That
That's
is
the
very
only
true.
way it'll
That's
be
very true. Let's see what happens,
pre-recorded,
man.
on
But
my
yes,
channel. If you see a
I
pre-recorded
didn't actually
stream,
ask
it's
you, Rip,
definitely
like,
just my
who
videos
do
on
you
the
think
loop.
is going to
Like
be
my
able to take
Fortnite
this? I know there's a lot of
stream, I
names,
have a
hard to
music
say, but
stream
like,
that
do
I
you
have
even
on
think
loop.
there's going to be
This is not
like
it.
a lot of
This is
Pakistanis saying
Tekken-
it's going to be 4
this is
Pakistanis
Tekken
taking it? Do you think
Just
that, or
like I
do you
did
believe in
Evo.
like
Evo was
Double
live.
and
Like,
these
I'm
guys
gonna
like
be
Book
doing-
to be able to
I'll be
get
trying to
in
do
there?
this as
I
much as I
think
can.
Double is going to be a heavy favorite here. I'm curious
Yeah.
about Shadow. I feel like if I had to guess with Shadow, like he has a very good shot of making top 8.
Yes.
But then after that is where he always kind of has trouble. I'm not sure why. It doesn't matter like what the tournament is. It feels like once I see Shadow in top 8, like I believe he'll get there. And then afterwards, it's like I'm not really sure what happens.
Oh,
right?
is Shadow there?
Right.
Double on the other hand, I feel like he's been struggling a little bit as well. So while last year, you know,
Hey,
he top
man, I
4 in
hope
the
Shadow
overall
gets
tournament,
some shins, bro.
this year
Shadow,
he doesn't seem,
bro.
for whatever reason,
Shadow's been
as
grinding for a
consistently
long
strong as he
time.
was previously.
He's been grinding for
So
a long
I really
time.
don't know
Yeah.
whether we're going to get 4 Pakistan
Whoa,
players in
what?
top
I never
4,
seen
but
this.
there are still top players. Like Tacoma
I never
is someone who's been
played
struggling
Jack
throughout the
while I
year,
was,
but still in here.
at least-
He needs to have a good
Yeah.
run to make top
I
4 in
played
my
at least
eyes.
a little bit, but
You
I
know,
don't
the
play
same
at
thing with
least like
Joka,
that,
right? On
you know
Joka
what I'm
already
saying?
on the loser side of things. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of top players that could cause problems for Pakistan, but Pakistan
Wow.
themselves are having trouble right now, right? Like we saw 2 of them already into the lower bracket. We didn't expect them to be.
Yeah, 100%, man. It just goes to show you can't count anyone out. But right now,
64
these guys are fighting
damage.
for a
That
spot
was
in day
barely
2.
anything.
Here we go, Australia
Dude.
versus
Where the Walker at? Where
Japan.
the
Dion
Walker-
Gray play
Oh.
Beacon. Beacon not going for the Elisa, and this has historically been a very good
nice.
matchup for Elisa ever since the old games,
hold
right?
on.
So
I'm still
not
not
surprised that he's
fine.
trying out the Elisa here.
Oh.
Yeah, especially instead of the Victor, right? So
That ain't even doing
Elisa
it.
against the robot, definitely as you mentioned, pretty decent match. Dion though, he's no stranger to Jack, right? He knows the matchup. It's the one character he's been using for like it feels like over a decade. So I feel like if there's a character he knows how to play against, it's gonna be the Salisa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, flex
Okay,
on this?
power
I don't
crush.
think so.
I'm about give me maybe 10 minutes.
The heat burst activation here. No, sir.
And everything.
Good punish. Try to go for the stance there. Not going to work out for him.
See, now I'm thinking about it. I also have to edit the battle pass.
No punish on the power crush.
Fortnite and everything too.
And
Damn, man. Beacon does not want to block.
No, he does. I mean,
respect it.
honestly,
No, it's not.
I feel like this is better for you in a lot of ways. I feel like whoever is pressing the offense in Tekken 8, season 2 at least, is definitely the one that's doing very well
zoomed in
right now.
zoomed up?
Try to
Because
plant
it's
the
a
seed.
little smaller
Viku
like that,
had
but
the
if I
read.
zoom
I don't
it
think he
in,
reacted
it's
that
like
one.
more-
And look at this
you can see,
combo.
it'll be full screen.
One thing I haven't seen from Dion yet is throws, man. I want to see a few more throws, especially because Elisa players like to use a lot of power crush, but not just that. You know, with how much Beacon is pressing right now, throws could counter hit. But right now, you can't do anything at the moment because Beacon just running him over.
Bro, how are we back at this wall? He took it from this wall to the other wall, around the other wall, and back to this wall. And Bikun 3 rounds straight for game 1.
Yeah,
zoomed in
look,
on
the
the action.
character choice was perfect, but not just that. He is
Also,
running
this
over
way it
Dion
gives
and
it a little bit more,
playing the way that you want to play versus Jack. Jack
mysteriousness.
is one of those characters that can be very strong when given space. When he
You know
has
what I'm
space
saying? And also, that
to
looks-
work
that
with,
looks-
you know,
that
when he's got
looks
range to work with,
Yeah, see,
very
see,
strong,
yeah.
right? Because his moves that he can utilize. But
Get your head
Beacon isn't
again.
given
I
any
was
space. You know,
like, nah, I need to get my head
he's
again,
he's
bro. Nah, I'm
getting
not
in there
sitting here rock out like that.
with the
You
running
ain't about to
moves,
get me like that.
utilizing
Not
power
with that.
pressure whenever Dion wants to press, and just staying in that close range where it's so very difficult. And that's why we're seeing now the last pick. What do you
I
think?
like this. I like the switch. You know, this is what you asked me earlier, you know, about people picking other characters. I think this is the way to do it. You know, if you get run over and people are trying to run a different character matchup against you, then that's the time when you try to say, okay, time to switch away to something else different. And Large, definitely right now, a character we've seen have a lot of success for top players. So, Dion, he's no stranger to being a top player himself, so I like the switch.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Right now, the Beacon gets another down by 4 there from Dion Gray. A lot of down by 4s, and finally finds a counter hit. And this is good.
There's a Heaper, Large, wall carry. Oh my goodness.
Okay, not the best combo. Could have gone for the new stuff.
Yeah, he's a classic Large player, okay? Give him a break.
Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2 lot.
Yeah. And steps
Okay.
for the heat smash. Look at this.
Okay,
You
Dion on
guys
the
don't be
board.
afraid to sub, man. Don't be
Character
afraid to
choice
sub.
working out so far.
Nah, I'm trying to hit 1,000. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Big whiff, man. You gotta get that whiff punish in.
Please don't.
I am curious how much he has been using Large. Like, he is more of a traditional Large so far from what I'm seeing, but he has some new stuff. It's just his style, I guess.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and you can also see Beacon got hit by the down forward 1-1 extension as well, right? Whenever there's a new extension in down forward 1, people always get hit by it. But Beacon,
And well, it's like it's lagging on you guys.
One of the things
so
I'm ducking there during the heat engage is like he's going for full crowd. Like,
nice. Not gonna be dead though.
I mean, the quality is just a little lower.
Plus frames.
counter hit down back 4 versus Fly. That was a wild choice, and it was the right choice.
Good stuff. Here we go, Dion. Can you take us to our final game here versus Beacon? And join your teammate XCC in day number 2.
Nice duck
What a
there
shot.
from Beacon. Yeah, you thought he wasn't ready for the down for the one. He learned real quick.
Yeah, adapted. Side step heat first. Go to the throw. That's it. I wanted to see some more throws, man. Good jab check.
Oh no.
He's just gonna be dead though.
Ball boom maybe? No, just stomp. I like
Yeah.
armor.
Nice.
Good set point for Bikun.
And Dion didn't even get to use heat there, man. That's a big loss. Here we go. Oh, down 3 counter hit. Activates heat now to the wall. Should get easy wall splat. Not looking good. That's a spike. Big combo damage, man.
Bikun wants positioning right now. Staying on him. Dion trying to fight out here. Lots of grave. He can fight a heat engager. Armor gets some part play there at least.
Got to utilize heat, man. There we go. Rage available. Back 1 to catch the side step. No, doesn't.
Heat dash? Oh my gosh. He's got so much grave. He can recover.
Man, the G-Class, man, working out for him. Oh,
Again!
Oh, beautiful! Throwing
Wow.
trap there from Dion Gray. He went for the jab on block into 1-1-1, and it worked out for him, man. Caught Beacon pressing something, and we're going to a final game.
The fact
Classic
that
setup.
the fact that Dion saw that at the very end is like, is he going to actually go for it again and again? He hit 3 G Corp cannons, I'm gonna call it, in that final round.
Yeah.
Like that was wild, and it's all after he had lost all that health and was in rage already.
Yeah. I don't know, just a big choke there, I feel like, from Beacon, but it's switching to the Victor now. I don't know about this, man. I feel like at least it wasn't the problem, but either way, we got a Victor versus Lars, and maybe this is a match I'd be more comfortable with. Let's go. I think at least it was purely for the Jack, right?
I think so, yeah. And honestly, almost got the job done against the Lars there. So now, though, Victor gonna have to close it out for Bikun. And Dion Gray, the Lars now is warmed up, right? So let's see what happens. Throwing out of the armor.
Yeah, I think throws are going to be very useful here, man. Both guys are swinging a lot. Oh, no. Zippy zappy.
Yeah, see, he's a new school Lars player. He knows the new stuff. He's zipping and zapping.
Oh, but it's not enough, though. You got to do some more zippy zappy because Beacon takes the first round.
It's funny because, I was watching Evo with someone who was kind of a normie and hadn't really seen Tekken. Then they were just looking at Lars and Clive like, what is this character doing? That's what they asked me. I was like, Zippy. I wish I knew Zippy and Zappy. It would have been a good explanation.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you got to say, man. It's a lot. They are zipping and zapping. But here we go. Dion Gray. Oh, my God. The mix-ups.
Man, yeah, Dion is in a bit of trouble right now. Set point for Bikun.
Yeah. The Victor, the main character, coming out here. Can he get the job done? 1 round away from moving on into day number 2 on the lower side. Arc Blast gets blocked.
Yeah, I'm so shocked that Dion is not trying to go back to just the single jab frame trap into the G Corp cannon. I just feel like it was so effective. Like, you got to try running it again.
Yeah. I think he's decided in his mind he just wants to go for some 50-50s, right? He wants to do stance mix-ups for that easy damage. But, yeah, I think you're right, man. You want to start using a bit more pokes. There it is.
Oh, boy, yeah, the down by 4. And actually, Bikun is totally ready for it. He's like, all right, I blocked the jab. I'm going to look for the down by 4 to crush underneath the high. Bikun, 3 rounds straight there for the final game over Dion. So Bikun moving on. Dion, unfortunately, eliminated at 65th place here.
Yeah, so Bikun moves on, man, and it's probably not where he wanted to be in the lower side. Malik Ash in this group making it to the winners, but good stuff. He does stay alive and make it to day 2. So, yeah, man, I think that is actually going to conclude our Group A. So we'll shortly be going through a recap. But man, Rip, that was intense. That was intense.
A lot of tense matches. There was a lot of high pressure situations. A lot of players kind of fell apart at the last moments there, but you can see it. It is a high pressure environment right now. These guys have a lot on the line. We saw some of these guys qualify into the top 64 currently, but we still don't know yet everything that's going to happen. So let's take a look here. Osama Abbasi out of group number 1 falls to Yoj at the end there. No, it's not right. He actually advanced. The scores are flipped up. They tricked me with the scores. I was looking at the numbers, but it is Osama Abbasi who is qualified out on the winner side here in top 64.
Yes, he won it 2-1 actually. So yeah, Yoj did manage to take a game. That would have been a good one to watch, but we didn't get to see that. But Osama Abbasi, our defending champion, by the way, guys. If you didn't see the LCQ last year, defending champion of the EWC LCQ. So good stuff. He makes it into day 2 on the winner's side. Good stuff. And I think Yoj in the lower side, I believe we might see now. You can see he made it through.
Yeah, so Yoj did actually make it out there. I wonder what Yoj is using. I think last year when we watched Yoj out here, it was the Reina.
Yeah, I think he's still on Reina right now as well. He's been finding a lot more success in the recent patch, as well. Beating people that he's had trouble with, before. So Yoj is definitely leveled up, man, and he's coming to play.
Sure, let's move on to Group 2 then, and see who made it out of that one.
Just a lot of strong players, man. There we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Talon's Book. Getting to advance out here on the winner side. So shout out to him here. This one, we had a lot of heavy hitters. And Speaker, definitely one of the favorites, didn't get to that round 4 matchup there. No,
he didn't. You had to play versus Irtazar in the Ling versus Leo matchup. And Irtazar taking it. And I think Irtazar actually, we will see now, in the lower side, was able to make it through There we go. Francis in the run back versus Speaker.
Yeah, so Speaker had 2 chances there against him, but fell short both times there. So was it time to take him out in the top 64 on that lower end of the bracket. Let's move on then to A3. And this was a fun one, XCC, Hafiz Adil. We saw it go down, and XCC just so strong with that Shaheen there. He is going to be the person that qualifies out here. Devil Rocky fell to Hafiz Adil in the upper bracket, but then when we look down at that lower bracket, it really was pretty wild at the end too. But it came out, Hafiz Adil did actually end up qualifying out in that lower bracket.
But I think the story of this group is just how dominant XCC was versus Hafiz Adil. Just I think that was a statement that, okay, guys, we need to look out for XCC now on day number 2 because this kid is he's coming to play, he's coming to qualify, and win the entire LCQ. He ain't just trying to get top 4. He's trying to win the whole thing, man. So XCC, keep your eyes out for him because Hafiz Adil is no joke, So we'll get confirmation now on the lower side of who made it out. I believe you're right. It was Hafiz Adil. There it is. Not having an issue there. Round 7. 2-0 over Retrocade and advancing on. Let's move on now to Group 4 here in the A pools, and you can see it was a very fun group. Unfortunately, guys, I know a lot of the big story was that the John was going to be here, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it down, so he did get DQ'd. But it was still a very fun group, right?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. We saw it go down. BK causing a lot of chaos in this bracket with that Yoshimitsu. But LMG Mob actually making a crazy comeback against them in that upper bracket final to qualify out. So well played to LMG Mob there. And then as we look down to the lower side of this bracket, you will see that BK, he was able to put up quite a fight all the way down to the end. But Phantom with that Kazuya, right? We saw him go up against Devil Boo with the Devil Jin there, but it was a close one. Phantom took out Devil Boo 2-1. And then in that lower bracket final, it was actually Phantom and BK. And it just looked like kind of BK shut down a little. Maybe he ran out of gas, not sure.
Yeah, I think that it's that, but also, Phantom may be a dark horse a little bit in this bracket because, everyone's probably focusing a little bit on LMG Mob and the John, and, everyone's like, oh, I've got to focus on the John. And he did turn up, so now all of a sudden you got this guy, Phantom, who just turns up and has very strong execution and Kazuya play and caught everyone off guard. Caught me off guard for sure, man. I didn't expect him to make it out, but he did, beating BK 2-0 with very solid Kazuya gameplay, man. So shout out to Phantom, man. We'll see him in day number 2. Let's move on now to the next group and see what went down there, guys, because it was crazy, man. We had a group with Joker, Mohsin Shooter, MD Luffy, Ahmed Faizan, and Joker actually losing to Mohsin Shooter's Clive. We're seeing Clive from Mohsin Shooter, which is crazy, right? And then Mohsin Shooter making it out in the winner's side. But MD Luffy, I think another big story is that MD Luffy dropping 2-0 to Ahmed Faizan as well. A lot of people would have expected a finals with MD Luffy versus Mohsin Shooter, but again, another upset.
Yeah, exactly. And then this one, if we move on down to the lower bracket, we'll see how things played out there. But Joka here gets sent down loser bracket. All of a sudden, he wakes up. Right? I don't know what it was, but he was able to take out MD Luffy in that lower bracket in round 6. And then took out Ahmed Fazan there in round 7. So Joka actually becoming the player to qualify out here into the top 64 on this lower bracket. So shout out to Joka. I talked about him a lot in this bracket, in this tournament, but he has been struggling a bit, and I'm not sure what character he's going to be running overall, but so far so good. Whatever he's doing, just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's sad because if you don't have the confidence in your character, you don't see the best gameplay, right? So I'm hoping that he can get over this kind of character crisis that he's in right now and progress on. But beating Ahmed Faizan and Luffy the way he did, especially Luffy was someone he struggled against, in the past. That is going to give him some confidence moving into day number 2. But good stuff. Let's move on now to Group 6 and see what went down there as well in the other bracket. And we can see that this was a very cool group, man. Our first game of the broadcast of the day of the LCQ was actually streamed Malik Ash versus Al Ghamdi, and that was actually final game, Anna versus Leo. But since then, right after that first game, it was just 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Malik Ash taking out Beacon and taking out Dion Gray. Shaman dropping to Dion Gray as well. That could have been seen as a bit of an upset as well, but this was very stacked. I mean, you even had Obd in there as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we didn't even get to see Obd in there. a little less martial law. But Dion Gray, he did take out Shaman, as you mentioned, and then fell to Malakash. But then, of course, when we move on down to the lower bracket now, we're going to see that Dion Gray still had a pretty good run overall. But it was really Bikun who really stepped up in his lower bracket, right? He took out Obd 2-0. Then he took out Shaman 2-1. And then finally takes out Dion Gray 2-1 as well. Brought out the Elise to shut down that Jack. And then finally was like, okay, you know what, man? I need the victory to close this out because Dion switched to Lars. So Bikun coming out into that top 64 lower side.
Yeah, and I think that if you were to look at this bracket and you wanted to see who's going to make it out, Bikun and Manikash were probably the guys that you were looking to make it out there, man. But this was super cool as well, because I think a big story for Pakistan Tekken is that Isharib has made it out here, right? And with his recent performances at dojos, Isharib has been playing so well, but Shonen, though, the man, the myth, the legend, he's been rocking the Jun and Asuka, and man, that winners finals was crazy. Went all the way down to the wire rip.
Yeah, down to the wire, but Shonen, I think that was probably our closest match of the day, actually, right?
Yeah.
Shonen clutching it out. I think it was the 1-1 at the end of the slow-mo finish. So down to the wire, but Shonen survives and qualifies out into the top 64 upper bracket.
Yeah, upper bracket, man. But let's see what happened in the lower side, I believe Isharib did make it out. There we see he had a 2-0 in the round 7 to advance on. Let's move on now to the next one. I believe there's one more, right? There's another pool that we need to look at, and here it is. Yes, double. I mean, top 4 of last year's EWC, now fighting in the LCQ. And Rip, this is someone that you said is one of your favorites to qualify, right?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, he had such a strong finish last year at the Esports World Cup. This year hasn't looked as strong, but it's definitely still a strong contender, right? And I think the thing about this game, we talked about the volatility. I just feel like anything can happen. So despite him being as strong of a player as he is, he could fall to anyone on this path. So right now, making it through, surviving through day 1 here, phase 1, getting to top 64, that's a huge advantage for him. Now he has time to prep for day 2 against whoever his opponents are, and hopefully make it to day 3. So double on a good run right now. But Higem, was the other person to watch in this pool, and you can see Higem down here after falling to double, still able to qualify out. So Higem survives. Funny Valentine put up a good show with his Lee, Kashvar, and then right there against Higem went down the wire final game situation. It was very back and forth, but once Higem got together, he really didn't let go, and so Higem qualifying out in top 64 lower bracket.
Yeah, very, very well played there, especially because there was a lot of chokes on both sides, right? But he managed to get the job done. So shout outs to Higem. He moves into tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that was Group A. And now we look forward to Group B now. And Group B, just to tell you guys some of the names that we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing people like Shadow 20Z, that's your boy right there from the United States of America. Rip. We're going to be seeing him. We're going to be seeing Jod from France. We're going to be seeing Jay Payne, strong play from Saudi Arabia. Akil, one of the best, if not the best, in Saudi Arabia. Weka from
Korea,
from South Korea. We've got ARC, who is a top Pakistani player that actually moved to Saudi Arabia recently, right? Ramzan, who is a Zafina player that last year. Rip. Because the matches coming up next, guys, are going to be incredible. We'll see you in a bit, lads, for the LCQ Group B coming up.
know how I feel those people because like this lag is so hard. The lag. It's frustrating. It's hilarious. I can't even look at him, bro. I can't even look at him. This is just hilarious, bro. What is happening?
Steven, this credit improvement successory by Credit Karma is stunning.
Oh yeah, it's an elegant way to show you use Credit Karma to learn about the factors affecting your credit and how to get your scores from fair to full.
lately I feel I can't find my feet, pushing closer. My heart skips a beat and now I'm falling. Deeper than I fly, I can't control it. Like against the sky, it smells so black and white. It's like I told him. It seems that I can't fly. I just keep going. I just keep going. My time, my
I'm still here on the stream right here, though. Hey, check the date. Road to EWC.
but I had dreams. Before we start good days, I thought I found my way. Quickly fades, losing the race, closing the page. In and out, I'll move myself again. Time moves fast, I feel my heart beating. And now I'm falling, deeper than I fly, I can't control it. Like against the sky, it smells so black and white. It's like I told him. The things that I can't fight, I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going. I just keep going. Dark against the sky, the things that I can't fight. I just keep going. I just keep going.
If all they've been saying is true, it's over for your
For the 2 people in the live, thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
rising down through the wires in the pipeline.
Tournament about to start again. We got 1 minute and a few seconds.
There's minutes in the sea and the
Just
skyline.
taking a quick break right now. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing.
A great bathroom begins with an even greater selection of styles, which all begins at Floor & Decor.
Right, the commercial. No, not the commercial.
Hello? Do you read me?
Go on it.
Is it?
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Welcome back, guys. EWC qualifier, last chance qualifier on this road to EWC for Tekken 8. Rip here with Spag. Hope you guys are having a good time with us so far. Spag, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. That Pool A was so sick. So many names. We got to see so many different games. Matches that we don't normally get to see as well because, you know, again, these Pakistanis haven't been able to go to a lot of tournaments, but we've got 40 plus Pakistanis at this event, man, somehow. So we're going to see stuff that we haven't seen before, Rip, and I'm here for it, bro.
Oh, exactly. And of course, now we just finished the A group of pools. Now we're moving on to the B group of pools. Let's take a look at some of the brackets here and get an idea of who are coming up. Shadow 20Z from North America. He might be the lone North American representative. I'm not really sure. We'll see as the day progresses. But Shadow 20Z out here in Group 1 for these B group of pools here. Any other names that stand out to you? Gurlanda down there.
Yeah, Gurlanda for sure. Munib Rahman, who was the only Pakistani that made it to Evo Japan this year. You know, somehow he got in. I don't know. But
All right.
Munib Rahman. And then, of course, Ghassan in round 1. We see Ghassan, who actually was a Kazumi player back in Tekken 7, one of the best players in Saudi Arabia. So I'm not sure who he's playing now, but Ghassan will end up facing Shadow if he keeps winning. So that'll be a crazy match to look out for. But yeah, Munib Rahman, who's using Paul or Hayachi, I think, in Tekken 8 now in this season, and Gurlanda, of course, with the Lydia now, man. So this is a crazy group, man.
Oh yeah, looking forward to seeing how Gurlanda does. Let's take a look at Group 2 here and see who else we got. We got Jod out here too. Oh my goodness! So we got the EU representative and the NA reps in the same group of pools. It looks like
that match was.
And just to let people know, by the way, that Jod was super close to qualifying for the EWC this past weekend at Evo. He was in the tiebreaker and he went 3-2 in that tiebreaker. If he had won just one more round in some of these situations, he would have been potentially going 3-man. So Jod, you know, he's playing on form right now, Rip, and you know, got Jay Payne as well, who I believe also uses Yoshi, if I'm not mistaken. One of the strongest players, old school player from Saudi Arabia, and of course we got Fazan Butt as well. So we got a nice mix of players here for this group 2.
Yeah, I definitely remember the name Jay Payne from last year. Group 3, though, we got Akil up here. Speaking of good players out of Saudi, so Akil going to be in this group here. Then you mentioned Weka from South Korea as well, going to be down here. Babar Ali, are you familiar?
Babar Ali, no, not too familiar with what Babar Ali is playing right now, but 100% we got, like I said, Weka and Akil and Diamante as well. I recognize that name in round 1 of this group. So there are some strong players here, and I want to see what we saw with Phantom, right? Where we just get someone who is from Saudi Arabia who causes upsets, man. Babar Ali, though, the name rings a bell. I need to look at what character he was using, but yeah, Babar Ali, Weka, and Akil, crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, look at this group 4. There's another crazy stack one. We've got Rest in this group here. Rest, of course, Hwarang player from Korea, in Australia, etc. We also have ARC down here. Wasn't ARC the Eliza player?
He was, yeah. Eliza and Miguel back in Tekken 7, and he actually moved to Saudi Arabia recently. He moved to Riyadh, actually. So now he's living in Saudi. And ARC, man, I'm telling you, Rip, he was a grinder, man. That guy was so good back in Texas. We didn't get to see him travel internationally, but I am so excited to see what he does here. And of course, Ramzan, who won a dojo event. We see a very stacked dojo event. And using Zafina, by the way. So yeah, Ramzan is also someone that is a lot of people looking at, and BMNS, of course, you know, old school player from Saudi Arabia who actually lived in America for a while, right?
Yeah, definitely used to be a Beck Dosan player back in, I think, Tekken Tag 2, so we're talking like 12, 13 years ago at this point.
Might be using Hwarang now. Imagine we get Rest versus BMNS.
Oh my gosh, that's actually very possible, I think.
Yeah, I think it's very possible, man. BMNS got top A at Evo, right, one time. Or was
he did.
Was it one of the... Yeah. So, mate, I'm telling you guys, watching at home, BMNS, man, Saudi Arabia, no joke of a player there. We've got another Phantom, Fedra, you know, of course, here. Now we're looking at this group. Man, Buffalo Soldier. He is the older brother of Ilyas, who is qualified for Esports World Cup. And he is, you know, from the Netherlands. Very strong. Possibly, no, I don't know, possibly, he is definitely the best Kazuya player in Europe right now. He won a dojo event before Combo Breaker, beating King Ray Jr. in grand finals. He beat, I think, Riot at Headstomper and got top 4 there. He is playing crazy. I can't wait to watch him. Fedra, 2009, the best King player in Saudi Arabia. We all know him, right? Content creator. Sajawal, though, who qualified for the Esports World Cup last year through the LCQ. So he's no stranger to this scenario, right?
Oh, without a doubt. And Jisung down there, that name is so familiar to me.
Yeah.
So I'm real curious to see who that player is, if they can make it far. But even if they win the first match, they got Sajawal right after that, right? So that's going to be a tough one right out the gate for them.
Absolutely, man. I mean, all these matches are going to be scary, man. You can't take anyone lightly. So Sajawal, Federer, Buffalo Soldier, this is going to be a very fun group.
Yeah, let's take a look at Group 6 now.
Yeah, let's have a look. We'll see Group 6. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Watanabe. Watanabe got that Azucena. What do you think about Azucena this version of the game?
I think as a center can mix you up so well, man. So I'm very excited for to see what Watanabe can do. He played it all right at Evo. Didn't have the best performance according to what he wanted, but seven. How did I not say his name, man? 762x39. He's actually a Hwoarang player from Russia. He's very strong as well. So hopefully we'll be seeing him progress on and potentially play versus Watanabe. But we also have Reda. Talking about Hwoarang players, Rip, we have the best Hwoarang player in Saudi Arabia. Reda is absolutely no joke, man. I'm telling you, Reda is someone to look out for. In my opinion, probably the favorite to make it out of this group.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Reda over Watanabe in your eyes?
Still lagging.
Reda over Watanabe in my eyes. I'm not. Obviously, it's no guarantee. They're very even, but I do feel like, it could be the Russian Hwoarang. It could be Reda. Could be someone else. We never know. That's what's so exciting about this. We actually have no idea who's going to make it. But Watanabe and Reda are the two guys to look out for.
Okay, yeah, I'm real curious about that 7.62 times 39. I feel like that's some kind of Pythagorean theorem or something. I don't know what's going on over there. Russian math, man. But let's look at Group 7 here. Is that Nino right there? Is that the Bear player from Germany?
That is the Bear player, yeah. German EU Tekken champion right now, defending champion from Europe. Yeah, Nino, the Bear player. You can guarantee that whenever this guy turns up to an event, he will play some very solid Tekken, man. He doesn't let the nerves get to him. He plays very solid all the time. So Nino, definitely a favorite here. But also we've got Zubair. Zubair up in the top there in round 2 is someone that a lot of Pakistanis have been very excited to watch play, because no matter what tournament he goes to, Rip, Zubair basically is going to get top 8, man. I mean, he's just that strong. He just always getting into those top 8s, getting into top 4s. I'm telling you, these are tournaments where you have Arslan Ash, Atif, Dawood, all these guys. He is always up there in the top 8s, man, of these big tournaments. So Zubair, using the Dragonov, we'll be watching him, right? But of course, Yaz as well. In the bottom, you see Yaz, who is a old school pole player. And he is a very crazy pole player too. Very fun to watch. I played him myself when I was out in Saudi Arabia. Yaz, Nino, Zubair. We've got DMC, who is one of the Aska players from Saudi Arabia too. So this is a pretty fun group, man.
That sounds awesome. And finally, let's look at Group 8 here and see the last players left in this phase. This phase has been pretty stacked. We got Go saying, all right, we get a law player finally. I was like, dude, where's the law player?
Yeah, we do get a law player, but unfortunately he's in London. He's not in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it didn't go.
Never mind.
He didn't go for it. Yeah, so Go saying will be that's going to be a buy there. But we do have Ruichi, who from Japan, the Dragonov player, right? So I got to play him when I was out in Japan as well, online. I did an online stream. I played him. Very aggressive. I love the way he plays. It's fun to play against him as well, because he brings it to you, man. He's not scared. He's got no fear. So I'm definitely looking at him. I'm looking at Corona Master as well. Corona Master is a name that I recognize as well. A very strong player. Guts too. So there are names here that I do recognize, but of course the name to look out for here is definitely Ruichi.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I feel like Guts is a name I've seen before, but might be a similar name from a similar player. But regardless, pretty stacked groups here. I think the match is already pretty much getting ready to go as well. You can see all the players setting up out here. Plenty of space in these stations. I do see Rest. Looks like he's playing a match already. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of high-level play incoming. This group seems just as difficult as the first set.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, if you look at some of these groups, there's about two or three names that could take it, man. Jod, this is someone, man, that is playing. You know what's really unfortunate? He had an issue with his wrist. He had carpal tunnel or some other issue where he wasn't able to really play, and he had to switch to a different controller. Now, he's actually managed to heal up. He took some rest, and he's playing back at the old Jod, which we expect to see the Jod where he's just so consistent. He's got those high execution combos. The highest Shida step is as fast as I've ever seen it before. So Jod is a name to look out for sure, man.
Yeah, I saw his tweets after, he didn't win the playoff situation. So definitely was disappointed, but getting it together. Now it's time. This looks like it's probably going to be Jod here on 2P going up against this Eddie player.
Wow, instantly ducking the 1, 2, 3 and getting a launch there. Jod, again, someone that you cannot test.
Yeah, fantastic start here. Getting clipped by the 4-4-3. Yeah. Wall splat? No.
Jod versus Stormy right now. Winners semi-finals we have right now. So Jod already won his first game. So we're progressing on. The winner of this moves into winners finals.
Wow, that's quick for Jod here. That's exactly the kind of start you want, though. You don't want to be thinking about things too long, right?
Right. Okay. Eddie, an interesting character, man. I mean, he is nowhere near the same character that he was in the past, you know. And we're talking about, like, you know, Tekken 6, Tekken 2, Tekken 7. You know, he's completely changed here in this game, in his dynamic. But he is still a character which I feel like is a bit of a specialist. You know, you need to be able to know how to use his stances and string them together. You know.
Sure, and you know, you obviously were an Eddie main yourself at one point. Like, how do you feel like you're still playing the same character overall when you're using him?
Yeah, when you play Eddie, it still feels very similar in that he has stuff like side step 4, side step 3+4, but he is very different now because he has the sidewalk now, right? He has his relaxed stance is not the same as it used to be, and a lot of the moves from the handstand stance are very different as well. So, you know, in some ways he's got some similar moves, but I think he just really is a different character, man.
Do you wish that they would maybe bring Christie back with the old style of Eddie?
I mean, I'm going to be biased. Obviously, I would like to have the old style Eddie because that was my kind of style. But I think that side of Eddie was way too defensive and, you know, passive of a character to be in Tekken 8, right? I think that is not the type of Eddie that they want in this game now. But, you know, it's a new time, man. I'm an old man now, Rip, you know?
I understand.
I can't complain, you know?
You can't. I think that's what you're supposed to do as you get old. The more old you get, the more you're supposed to complain about things.
All right, I need to learn. From
you know, old man yelling at sky or whatever. You know, that's the phrase. Pretty sure. Like no one cares what they're saying. It's like, oh, he's just an old guy saying stuff, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll try to do that, man. But right now, though,
try to do that.
John has nothing to complain about as he's looking to get 4 rounds straight here versus Stormy.
Yeah, I mean, John, he's here to play, right? I mean, once you're in that playoff tiebreak situation, you don't qualify, then you got to actually make it out to the LCQ. After that, you're on a mission for sure.
Yeah, and it's impressive, man, that he's been able to make that long journey, but still stay so calm and be able to do these high execution things, man. Ducking strings things very on point. I feel like a lot of it, Rip, is like, how can you look after yourself outside of tournament, you know, so that when you do turn up and play, you're on top form, you know?
Yeah, it's so much, right? Because the game is constantly changing, so you have to be staying sharp in game and knowledge of all the patches that are happening. But then on top of that, as you mentioned, you're traveling around the world. You got to manage your sleep schedule. You got to manage the food you're taking in. You know, you got to just make sure you're in tip-top shape for these moments when they occur.
Oh, that's actually down to my kill. Yeah. It was good. Oh yeah, you can see, and I love that they have the play cams in the corner there because you can see the live reaction. You know, John usually so calm, so collected, but you can see that one. He didn't like that. He made that decision with the rage art.
No, and that's the thing about rage arts in general, right? They are extremely high risk and high reward. So you just have to just kind of put it on the line at those moments. But you got to kind of rely on the armor as well, and just hope you have enough health to back it up.
Yeah, but look at this though from Stormy. Taking it to John at the moment, has the life lead, but let's see if John can steal it back.
Yeah, chipping down with those bullets. Still has some heat here. Divine Cannon. And now the wall's going to be right there. Heat dash for the combo into Rage Art.
Yeah, optimal, man. So that's going to mean that Jod moves on to set point here to progress on into the winners finals of this group. Jod, of course, one of the few players that qualified for both Tekken World Tour finals and the EWC last year. Looking to do the same this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to make it through this, though, right? Making top 4 in this 416-person bracket, going to be a tall order, I think, for anybody who's in it, right? I don't think there's anyone who's actually guaranteed to make it out in the top 4, right? Is there anyone you can say that you'd be absolutely shocked they don't qualify top 4?
To be honest, I would be shocked if Osama didn't make it. And look at that, John taking it, though. Very solid Nina play. I would be shocked if Osama didn't do it because of just how strong he's been playing in Pakistan at OTB when we saw him play as well. Like, he has been a player that we've seen has a lot of consistency, right? I would have said the John before, but I haven't seen too much of him, man. Unfortunately, he hasn't traveled a lot this year, so I couldn't say anything about the John, right? But yeah, I think that the only player I would say is maybe Double and Osama, just because of how much experience they have and how strong they've been playing, you know, in recent times. But yeah, there's just so many players, man, and that's one player right now on screen that could do it, man. Look, Nino from Germany, and he stood next to Sefi Black as well, who will be coming up because, guys, we have other groups as well, Group C and D coming up later as well after this. But man, yeah, Nino and Sefi, dude.
No, that's awesome. I mean, first of all, I love seeing the German guys travel together, support each other. But Nino out here at this LCQ, you know, Kuma got a little bit nerfed since last year, but I'm sure Nino's still putting in work with them. I doubt we're going to see Nino with like Panda, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, he could use Panda. Panda does have a lot more source in this in this season as before. You know, the unbreakable throw that gives you a guaranteed 4-2-1 and stuff. I see that Yaz is there on the left. That is the pole player from Saudi Arabia. So I'm wondering if we're going to be getting Yaz versus Nino now.
Oh boy, that would be fast.
Moving fast here.
Yeah, no, that's great.
This is sick, man. Buffalo Soldier makes it through as well. He's
that's BMNS right there.
Hey, BMNS, man.
He might be done. He might have won his match.
Oh, is that Sajawa? Okay, we see him. Yeah, Sajawa.
That's gotta be Jisung.
Potentially, yeah. Zubair versus DMC. So okay, there seems to be quite a few DQs here as well. Some people didn't turn up for this, but that does mean that we're going to be getting some of these hype matches now. So Nino versus Yaz is the matchup, as you rightfully called out. Reda won his first match, so we might be getting Watanabe versus the Russian Hwoarang player too. So a lot of cool matches that we're going to be potentially getting. Jod versus J-Pain is going to be a match as well. J-Pain just got a free ride into winners finals, actually. One match away from making it into top 8 of actually in this group pool from Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just here. So we're just waiting, I think, to get our next match, which should be Nino versus Yaz, guys. Saudi Arabia versus Germany. Paul punished very, very harshly. Be careful.
Fun. Yeah, you know, it's funny. We've seen this camera guy. I haven't seen Shadow out there. I hope he's out there.
Oh, yeah. It's very true. Let me have a look what's going on with Shadow. Looks like Shadow. Shadow won versus Ghassan 2-0.
Crazy Paul.
Yep.
Nice sidewalk there.
What do you think about Paul in this season, Rip? I mean, not a character we see too often, but I do think has some very strong tools, man.
You know, I told you earlier about that list of the characters and how many players were representing them in the top 128 of EVO. Guess how many Pauls there were in the top 128 of EVO?
Not many, right? Or was there
0?
0? Oh, God.
Surprise, surprise, right? I think that, honestly, it's not the character. I think it's just that players aren't using it, you know, for whatever reason. I think that guys like Joy Fury and Anakin, or, you know, even me, they could be using this character, but just aren't other characters that they believe are stronger right now.
I think it's also like what Joey told me was that he feels there's a certain level of play that you have to have with Paul. You have to play a lot with him in order to make him work. Like, it's not easy, you know.
Yeah.
But when you do get that level, then he's very effective.
Oh, for sure. I think it's like similar to a mission in that sense. Nino trying to make his comeback here with 5 seconds to go, though, gets down forward 1. Yaz, first round.
Yeah, I love the usage of that QC43. A lot.
Give me this grab. Give me that great health, though.
All gone. There we go. Down back 4. So I said 1+2.
Oh boy. Alright. Timing your armor and bouncing with armor is
essential, man.
Yep. Alright, yeah, you gotta come back here. Great help. Rage, heat. So now with that whip.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
So getting that comeback is gonna be quite hard. Yaz has
What?
Oh no, into floor blast.
Yeah. All great gone as well, man.
So give him some more gray right now. They're doing a combo, you know. Not too much though. And big lead for Nino here. Round 4.
Yeah.
I thought he sidestepped the dude. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, goes to the mid this time. And into the power crush. Okay. After losing the first round, Nino makes he knows that he now beats the heat smash. Yeah, change my timing, do sidestep 1+2. Very good stuff from Nino, man.
And they get the same stage again. Oh my goodness. Hunting Bear says grab all day.
Yeah, he's really mixing it up in that stance, man. Okay.
Yeah, corpse thrust out of nowhere.
Bam. Okay, here we go. Go down. Ooh.
Explosion off the wall there, but that's what he ended up getting.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Nino has rage and still has heat.
Launch that.
Back 3 punish, good stuff. Yaz on the board here, second game. Going instantly into the final stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say the G Clef from the Bears. Why punch the back 3 instead of down 4-2?
Yeah, in that situation, I feel like Yaz had an easy combo, just back 3 and then just do the instant tornado. So he just went for the safe option. Yeah, maybe he was too scared to drop the down 4-2 combo.
Maybe the wall too close, riskier. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Yaz. Eat them. He gone.
Do you call this honest Tekken?
Oh man, Nino is doing such a good job in mixing up the hunting bear stance. That's safe on block.
Oh boy. That was a setup for a down 4-2, and now with the Rager, extra damage in every hit, but we're trying to get this wall, and the wall combo now. Ooh, the damage.
Wow.
Vertical shredder, what are you doing? Down,
Oh my God.
It's fast enough. Oh boy.
That was a
Vertical
crazy
shredder.
combo from Yaz though. That was insane, and nice down jab there. Clutch. Yaz.
Yeah, but Nino not done. He's coming alive. Low parry's good.
Yep. They're down 1. Good side step there from Yaz, man.
Double
I
side
see that he's finding his
duck
confidence now. Definitely finding his confidence. Okay. Oh boy. Big whiff.
Paul Phoenix of the raid. Crazy though. Heat dash spends the heat.
Oh my god, the timing from Nino. Amazing. Good stuff. Stays alive here in the second game.
Yeah, beautiful back forward too. I think he was looking, for a side step even, but finally countered even better, right? And here we go, finding another down 4-2. I feel like Yaz has a couple setups that he's catching Nino with to get these down 4-2s.
Yeah. Okay, good jab. Nino's so good at utilizing that jab to shut down the opponent's offense. Side step up is doing nice Oki as well. Okay. Gotta be careful now. Oh man, he's guessing right every time.
Goodness. Yeah, he's forcing him to guess his honey bear stance mix. Armor for the armor, get the reversal break, and now it looks to be set point for Nino. But wait a second. Every time I'm about to say that, Yaz starts making a comeback with rage and heat.
Yeah, okay, he got some health back there as well. But only 13 seconds left on the clock. Down forward, one counter hit.
13 seconds, a lot of time. Still a pixel.
Oh man.
Oh, get him!
There's not enough time,
wait.
surely.
No, now it's not enough time. Yeah, had to bet the rage art there. I like the attempt though. Even with the rage art there, set point for Nino now.
Yeah, Nino, man, it's just he's utilizing the. Oh, this is gonna be it for Yaz. Is Nino gonna progress through? He has heat available though. Rage available. Nice side step.
Oh my gosh, Yaz always fighting back, but from behind.
It was perfect there, but knows how to be very awkward and make it difficult for you. And this is Jay Payne. Yeah, Jay Payne. This is the winners finals of the group as well. So whoever wins this makes it into day number 2 on the winner's side. It looks like Jay Payne. Looking at his face though, it wasn't going so well for him.
No,
hey, actually, interesting. Jay Payne. Okay, got the Tekken 7 outfit there from Jod. Is it 1-0? What's going on here?
Could be.
Yeah.
Look for the counter.
Jod does have experience there, of course, with Joker.
And on the trade, first got the wall spat on that one.
It's insane. It's so much damage. Oh!
Yeah, so lucky. Yo, J-Payne keeping him guessing right now. Solid defense.
Cool.
Heat first combo. Getting those 2 stacks for that warrior instinct later.
That wasn't a great punish though on the forward 1+2 blonde bomb. Could have got a wall splat there. Got away with that one. Jod fights back. I wonder if J-Pen played Heihachi in the first game as well. That'd be interesting to know. Okay, side step 4.
Who's J-Payne's main character then?
I still remember him playing Yoshimitsu before. I'm not sure.
This is very
It's been a
different.
Oh, he didn't finish
gosh.
the string, man. J-Pain defense on point. Here we go. What?
And he just kind of dipped his head like, okay, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Good punish with the down jab. Yeah, I feel like, you never really see Jod take those risks like that, right? Normally.
It just,
He's very controlled.
it feels like with Nina, you don't even have to take those risks. Like, why not just do down for
Look at the Hayashida, man. It's crazy.
beautiful.
And what the crazy thing about Hayashida is that you're blocking lows while she's doing that, that forward 3. Try to chase down that Hayashida. No,
Oh, no, it's not.
it wasn't. Maybe, I think it was J-Pain, yeah.
Yeah, Jay Payne's controller. He held his hand up. He,
Ooh, that
I
is...
don't know.
I mean, I feel like he might have been controlling that rather than J-Pain. I believe it was him,
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, technically, Jod is sitting on the one-piece side, but that doesn't mean anything. The controller can choose which side of the screen they're on still, right?
Yeah. So you can choose P1. At least J-Pain not happy, but gonna have to give up the round, I believe, if it was.
Yeah, rough situation. I mean, we talked about Jod just being in that tiebreaker, just being Evo, and now he has to be in this situation where, a controller issue may be changing the outcome of his match even.
Oh my god, please, show me this match. Yeah, production, show me this match, man. We got Zubair versus Nino. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Rip, this is the guy I was telling you about, man.
Yeah. Phoenix?
Zubair. He uses multiple cards. You actually have seen him play a lot of Dragonov and other...
Wow. God, a Phoenix, it just plays just like Tekken 5. I didn't really learn much beyond Tekken.
Horn mirror there. But here we go, let's get back into it. So it should be 1-1, right? Nah,
Could be. I'm not sure.
okay, good that he blocked that because that would have broken the floor. Play against man, but nice. Good match first blood hit. Yeah. Okay. Good punish there. Oh! Yeah.
I was just going to say, last round, Jod was doing a lot of divine cannons at the end of the round, like hoping for some kind of comeback. None of them worked out. But this round, the divine cannon finds... Oh. And building up that warrior instinct along the way. Great position to be in.
I just noticed that Joe took his hat off as well. It's serious time. Okay, good. Has access to the warrior instinct whenever he wants to use it. Will still have the opportunity now in one of these rounds, Rip. But which round is it going to be?
That's the question, man. This is the kind of decision I don't want to deal with, bro. It's like, I can't figure it out. I was watching so much of cooldowns when he won that STL event. And I was like, he did it round 4 like 90% of the time. I was like, oh, there it is. Round 4 activation for Heihachi. Let's see how it plays out. Floor break here for Jod.
I'm bummed.
This might have been the worst activation if he loses immediately without getting to use anything from it.
Oh
my gosh. And now round 5, no warrior instinct. See, that was brutal,
Yeah.
right? And now you kind of wish you had it here.
Yeah, it's a big mental break for you as well when you have access to this like crazy, God mode, right? And then you just lose.
Yeah, not only that, he used it at the beginning of round 4 and then literally didn't get to use it. So J-Pain here in this final round. Set point for Jod.
Okay. Looking good here, J-Pain. Hang on a second. Nice sidestep! Jod,
good.
He has heat available as well.
Oh, interesting though. Went for O because that means Fed.
Oh, yeah.
Slide into down forward 2, and that should be the set. Jod over J-Pain.
Man, it was close, man. And J-Pain taking it to being able to take him like that is very impressive. Jod is on form right. It looks
We get back
like
to this one. It looks like Steffi's like, this is close. Oh, something happened.
let's see. Oh, we're going to a final game. Okay.
I need.
It is, man. It is. Okay. Zubair. Is he going to go to the Dragonov? That's what I'm wondering. Does he
I think
stick
Steffi needs to pull up a chair and sit next to Nino that close.
Nah, he's cool. He's fine. He'll be all right. He's got this.
Oh my god.
They experience, you know, and the thing is that this is it. This is what.
A lot of times, the players that don't do as well at home are the ones that do better when they travel internationally too. So you never really know how things are going to play out.
Yeah. We've got final game though, stuck with the pool.
Hey.
Okay. The thing is about Europe as well, we haven't got a ton of pool players. I think in general around the world, there's not a lot of pool players, right? So it's very impressive to see how Nino's playing here.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to call it genius, bro.
Ooh.
What about Malekith?
I don't think he would play. If he does, I mean, why wouldn't you play Asuka, right? If you're
I mean, because he's got the Phoenix, bro. That's why.
I don't know. Asuka does more damage than Paul now, bro. Oh.
No way. He didn't need to do that at all. He had the life lead there. He didn't. I don't know. I'm backward. Yeah, he didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I feel like it was a big risk, but you know, sometimes you got to take them. But it didn't work out for him there. Here we go now. Nino, yeah, take it to the wall. Okay.
Oh my god!
Wow, that went under the high. Sorry, one pursuit.
Yeah, I got mixed by the names. Wall splat's good. Hey, perfect for Nino.
All right, one game piece, one round piece, guys. Here we go. Zubair.
Oh, I like to challenge the back forward too there.
Yeah. Both guys trying to find their opening right now. Good stuff there on the duck, but could have got a launch though.
Wow, stuff. The arm activation, but just throws out that bear electric.
He knew that he didn't have the plus frames. Went for it. Mix him up now. Oh, Bear Jordan.